Where are we going?
North.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Therapeutic benefit in role-playing games.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, baby. Your presence quested in exchange for treasures.
Ripper.
Are we talking one treasure each?
Count that.
So, welcome back to
Geese and Dragons. We're on our way to Lake Gaggle. Many things have recently come to light about Lake Gaggle. If you watched our last episode, that is.
Something should stay buried there.
I need to steal a D6 myself, actually, because I get to make something called the Grim Favor Roll, where
That's ominous.
yes, where if some things outside of the goblin's control must happen, such as the weather or a swarm of crows, that will be reflected in this chance.
chance time.
I have a feeling we always want to.
Oh, one. My favorite.
I like that.
Yeah. So if it's not automatically assumed, 6 is the good side of the Grim Favor, while 1 is the bad side.
Excellent.
Stump drops dead.
So 6 particularly favorable to the goblins, while 1 is particularly unfavorable. So you get to the outskirts of Lake Gaggle, and all of a sudden it starts raining super hard.
So so basically we're almost like on the line between the hex, you mean?
So you've basically, okay, sorry, yeah. So you've traveled, you've walked a fair distance, your day's travel and whatnot, a few hours, especially with a couple of geezers with you. I mean graybeards, sorry. So you've gotten to the.
Proud of you to assume that my age has lowered my mobility.
What has it?
Probably.
So you actually get to
riddled
the.
with arthritis.
Yeah.
That's right, the witch has got some items for you.
Tendinitis, arthritis, many bone ailments. So you're at the out. So Lake Gaggle is quite large. It could take you another day to just like walk around the entire outskirts of it.
Like Great Lake size.
Yeah, Great Lake size, and the rain has really obscured the complete visibility where you would probably normally be able to at least see like all the way across. Like, oh well, there are trees on the far side or giant geese, but the hard rain has made it quite difficult to see if there are in fact giant geese lurking about.
This is what sky looked like when I dug Lake.
As well as any shallow graves may be washed out.
Is shallow 1 to 2 feet or like 1 to 4 feet?
To be seen.
Looking around, do I see any signs of giant killer geese?
So, so do you just kind of want to spot that?
What do you mean?
Like,
Yeah, like I'm just like while we're walking, I'm just looking around. I'm looking
is
for the
there
geese. I
fog?
want to try and steal their teeth.
Yeah, so you like at the outskirts of the lake, you don't see any giant geese. You don't see any geese or otherwise around because you know it's because of the rain.
They're taking shelter from the rain.
This probably caused rain. Bastards. I was honking. Yeah, not me.
So So basically, again, so while you're here, one, to find these geese for their teeth, to find Bubba Chunks. I think that's like the primary, is like to recruit Bubba Chunks back to the village
to the tavern,
to establish a tavern, to dig a hole in the lake, to make sure nobody else discovers the secret, and also to find special herbs.
Yes. Ancient goblin technique of digging holes underwater.
So I guess we should continue, just continue walking around looking for what was his name?
Bubba Chunk.
Bubba Chunks.
So I'm going to make camp in order to gather for supplies, of which I want to get dry wood before it gets too wet in the rain. And then I'm going to find a nice tree and get some cooking going and go down to the lake, get some water for my cauldron, and start stewing something up.
Okay.
Is it dark out right now?
So, no. Well, it's
stormy dark.
It's stormy dark, but it's day. It's stormy dark. But are you asking if you meet the qualifications for your spell? Yes, I'll say yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because it's raining, it's going to be difficult to light anything. So I can use my fiery gaze to light your fire, so you can begin cooking.
So basically, this is an unofficial camp, not the like.
Well, I don't know if you wanna. I read it as in that if you wanna gather supplies, you gotta make camp.
Okay, I was to say you could just roll to like gather supplies. If you want to just like skip to the end and start a camp right now, that's fine.
Oh, is that the end?
So not like the end of the, but at least the end of 4 turns. So you can skip ahead to make camp and then resume with turn 1.
So we're just at the beginning of our adventure day, effectively.
Gotcha.
I get ya. Then I won't make it. I just want to gather supplies and then cook stew up because I'm not going to wander out in the rain.
Okay, so you want to.
So I guess I don't really care. I can make camp. I don't care if the rain passes.
Okay.
I'm going to pass a cooking stew under the
We
tree.
can spend some time to find shelter.
Yeah. So you want to establish shelter.
Because we're gonna be assuming we're going to be at this lake for a while because we gotta find Bubba Chunks. And we got some things we want to do.
things we gotta do,
So we gotta set up an establishment first and then branch off and
Yeah.
either do our own thing or
I could dig 4 holes,
good.
and then we each have our own hole.
I like
Would be warmer.
Hole filled with water.
Filled with water, yes.
You stupid goblin.
No, then you get clean with mud.
Stop hate being clean.
You sound like wild goblin.
You're the dirtiest one.
You sound like stink. And you look like him too. You're old
no.
Kurt.
Oh, here they go again. We hear this every day.
every day. You two.
Every time we want to eat soup.
So then, let's get the camp established. If we do that, does it go to the next day?
So I'm going to say that treat this still as turn 1. What you're ultimately doing is creating shelter from rain.
Okay.
That's like how you're all going about your first turn.
Yep.
And you'll each do something to set up a shelter, which then you will camp at later. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that works. That works.
I like it.
So who's blue?
That'd be me.
It's Hornblower. So Hornblower, how are you helping with this shelter?
I guess I'll go and gather like sticks and like leaves and stuff to start like building like a lean-to or something along those lines.
So you want to build sticks for a fire, or to like build up something, or?
Well, I thought
He said lean-to as in shelter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I thought he was going to get Stump was going to look for wood
Okay.
for like
For a
fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like
Before it
I'm
gets
looking
too
for
wet.
stuff to actually like try to build, even if it's just one lean-to, we can all get in or whatever.
Okay. Fair. So you're doing that. Is anybody else going to look for supplies in the, say it's wooded around the lake, so anyone else going to go into the woods?
Well, since I have...
I think I'll probably go into the woods to look for a good area to set up said camp.
Okay.
Like, a good place to start looking to where some card.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for those special herbs that I've been hearing about
Okay.
and check on something.
So you will sneakily kind of like,
I'll go off under the guise of looking for this mysterious said herb, which I found up here, but because I've never been really in a group of a large amount of goblins, I've never wanted to venture up here alone. So now that I have the option, or now that I have the chance, I'm going to take a look around for this mysterious herb and do nothing else.
and Stump, you're going to
Firewood and any new ingredients I come across that I can throw in to try to make a new soup.
Okay.
Since people don't usually come out this way, this far, I figure it's a good chance to try a new soup.
Okay. So
I wouldn't wander far because I'm old and slow moving as well, but
okay. So the only action die will take off will be Sneef.
Okay.
So a player rolls action to complete a risk. Action rolls always have a danger roll, so a second die is added. That roll reflects the danger that could occur. If there is risk of harm, another die is added. Players can use their traits and titles to add extra dice and choose which ones to keep. Finally, any player may introduce a twist to up the story. This should be a generally agreed upon addition though. Often there will be checks that involve the entire group. Only one person needs to roll for those. Once per session, a goblin may use the expertise of their job to evaluate the situation from a higher level. The danger roll is going to be getting lost. So
he's basically rolling to make sure he doesn't get lost.
yes,
Okay.
while sneaking off.
To do nothing other than look for her.
2.
So there's
That's not a very good chance.
So it happens.
Just a good chance.
So this
Right.
the action and then
Yep.
we roll the danger.
So
Oh, so that was the action. So it failed.
2 failed, and then the danger of getting lost. It happens.
Okay.
twist. He's suspicious we've abandoned him.
I've lost my way, but I didn't think I lost my way.
Awesome. All right. So roll one more. Okay. Is that everyone thinks that's cool,
I like
right?
it, yeah.
I'm fine with
Okay.
that.
That sounds fitting.
2.
So yeah,
And it happens.
So that means you guys have abandoned me.
so you sneak off.
You think
you
we
perceive
have.
that?
Oh,
yeah.
and I think that you guys.
So you sneak off. You don't find what you're looking for, and you think that the rest of them have abandoned you.
and you're pretty
Awesome.
sure you're lost.
Yeah.
Or you are
Well,
lost.
I am
You are
lost,
lost.
but I
But
think
you
that you
think
guys
you know
have
where you are.
abandoned me. I don't
Right.
think that I'm lost.
Correct.
I
Yeah,
don't
you think you
I'm
know
lost.
exactly where you are.
Yep.
Okay. So because of this, you guys have noticed now too. The rest of you have noticed he's gone, and your position is going to move to bad.
Oh no.
Okay, so now, Gobby Jack. So Gobby Jack will roll the group roll for foraging, since I think that's kind of a group roll.
All right.
The danger of the foraging is coming across
Danger Geese.
the
Poison herbs.
Getting ambushed or becoming sick from sampling dubious food sources.
Ate a really shiny
So
looking
4.
mushroom.
4.
So a 4 on the
danger?
No, 4 for you told me.
Oh, so 4 for foraging.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, so we
now you roll the
progress.
danger.
5.
5.
Doesn't happen.
Oh. Okay, so you successfully gather up what you will need for your shelter and food. You are not poisoned.
not special herbs.
Yeah. So they were looking.
Theirs is separate from
Yeah.
my roll.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you guys are. Oh, but you're in bad position though. So then, how does that change the rolls?
It says roll. Well, it says on a bad position. Well, this is for foraging, but it's like about getting rations. But it says on a bad position, on a 5 to get a ration on 5 to 6, fail on a 1 through 4. Possible danger getting ambushed or becoming sick from samples dubious food sources.
So the danger chance is increased.
Yeah.
So
So,
when
but
it-
you still succeeded because you rolled 5s on both.
Yeah.
A 4 and then a 5.
4 and a 5.
Oh, the
Okay.
first one was a 4.
Yep.
But that was the danger roll. This is wouldn't the. Oh, I don't know which was which.
Yeah, no.
but-
So we still passed the danger roll because we rolled a 5 on danger. So it didn't happen.
Okay.
But
you actually
then-
can assign which ones are which.
Oh, can we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you could
we
like
should do it that way then.
you
So
could
we-
say
Yeah.
like, oh, I will take the danger, or I will, or what.
But then,
So
then,
he succeeded.
but then our forage would be a fail because he rolled a 4 on it.
Okay. All right. So you don't find the ingredients you need, and you, in fact,
No, we would have progressed. So we had gotten closer to our goal.
but in bad position. In alternate.
Oh, okay.
So you're in bad position where you're now a bit worried that and distracted you that Sneef is missing.
Where is Sneef?
So you're all you're all a little bit paranoid that something happened to Sneef, and the rumor, of course, the geese that there are giant geese around.
Oh man.
Just probably ate him.
I got
That
too
is
close to the
not-
geese.
So that distraction prevented you from getting good quality ingredients.
I was too busy looking for large geese tracks to see if it maybe like in the mud, next to his tracks to see, because I'm the thinker, right?
Yep.
To see if maybe I spent way too much time looking for these geese tracks that I didn't find to like gather everything I needed to make a proper lean-to.
And I found perfect patch of ground to dig a hole. So I did that.
So of course, then the next step, so not to put words in your mouth, but you could blow your horn to see if Sneef hears it and find his way back to you. But of course, there are obviously dangers involved with that.
Well, right, and I suck at horn blowing anyway. But I'm gonna, you know what? I think that's a great idea, actually. So, after I finish setting up the lean-to that's probably leaky because I didn't get all the ingredients I need or materials I need. I'll.
Oh, sorry. So you actually, so the two of you will still need to make some action rolls here. So you were digging your ditch.
Yeah, I was digging a hole.
Your holes. So the danger will be you break your shovel with this like super heavy mud from the downpour.
And so I'm rolling action and danger.
Yes.
And then I choose which die is which.
Yes.
Okay.
It'd probably be that it gets stuck in the mud a bit. Well, yeah, I guess we would break heavy mud.
Yeah. And you're in a bad position.
Ooh, eek.
So I don't want my shovel to break. So I am unsuccessful in digging my hole, but my
Oh.
shovel isn't broken.
Yeah. So
What
basically,
a slap
yeah.
in the face.
So pretty much I just dig, I just put the shovel in, get a little bit in, and or a little hole started, and then just fills with water. And then I just shovel the water out, and then it refills with water, and then I just shovel the water out, and it just refills with water, and it's just like an hour of that.
And he still thinks he can do a hole underwater.
That has not changed.
It has not.
He's not underwater. He's above water. So obviously, it's different under the
This is
underwater.
obviously magic ground.
It's fair.
That is impervious to shoveling.
Ooh.
shovel.
Maybe that could be where the witch walked.
So, and then we'll remove the purple die,
This is important.
since that was
Yeah,
he already
that
rolled
was-
up. Remove it, and then that just leaves Stump to make his actions here. So Stump, what are you attempting to do? Start
a fire?
The soup.
Yeah, if I didn't find any good ingredients, I'll just like cut some bark off a nearby tree and other crap nearby and get to going. But I
Okay.
do need to light a fire, which I have no way to do now either. But
Well, I was gonna light the fire.
But you walked away.
Somebody got lost.
Oh, I thought I lit the fire before I got lost.
No,
Oh,
we
would I
hadn't
have
gotten
to
that
roll
far
for
yet.
that?
Hadn't gotten that far yet.
we didn't,
Oh,
not
'cause
yet.
we hadn't got wood yet.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
It's alright. You can light. So this is to put together the soup pre-fire.
All right, double sixes.
Okay, so then the danger was that the ingredients you put together would have sickened you since you were unsuccessful in finding good ingredients. So
And their new ingredients.
yeah, and there's new ingredients. So you actually successfully put together a good soup that just needs to be lit now.
Another meal that has yet to kill anybody.
Add to your
My
repertoire.
finest work with age.
Unless something goes wrong in the lighting process, perhaps.
Perhaps.
No.
It'll be fine.
Okay, so now, so that's a turn. So the torchlight will go down one, the turn meter will go down one. You'll re-roll initiative and add that back to the tracker.
Give that to Tony.
Oops, I thought that was.
3,
3.
5.
5.
One.
So who's slinkier? Yeah, he's slinkier. So So you're gonna be second. I'll be third. Tony is first.
Okay, so you have the ability to act in any order. So despite that, you could still take the action
Yep.
to blow the horn.
So I'll do that then. I'm gonna take the action to blow the horn.
Okay, so the action is to create a loud enough sound where
He'll hear it.
he'll hear it. The danger is
I poke my right eye out.
something else will hear it. The twist is you poke out your other eye, if that's how you actually want to go about it. You're also still in a bad position.
We can't have you being blind.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
I would be okay with it.
6.
Okay, so you got so you have a 6.
Oh, so 6 and then a 5. So I'll do a 5 would still be a success on the first one.
Is that in bad position? 5 still success?
Dan. I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5
Okay.
and then I'll use a 6 for the danger.
Okay, so you blow the horn super loud. You recognize the horn call, and you now know your way back to the group.
And am temporarily alleviated of suspicion. Because, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's fair.
if you guys
Yeah.
blew the horn, then
Or-
obviously.
Are we setting a trap for you?
Oh, I am ever suspicious.
Yeah.
It could be not you guys. It could be someone that stole Gobby Jack's horn and is blowing the horn to lure me back to camp.
Yes.
I'm going to approach with extreme amount of caution.
Okay.
As it should be.
Yeah. So you'll stealth your way back to in their direction.
Slink his way back.
Yes.
Yes.
Now I've slinked twice.
Slinky is.
Yeah. So do I roll?
So
for
I
any of
would
that stuff?
say that doesn't require.
No, it just happens.
Yeah. So you successfully heard the horn.
Okay.
And you sneak your way back. So you rejoin the group. Everyone sees you. They're relieved that you've made your way back.
Enjoy. I don't have to do another horn.
For me, but I may have holes for you to dig later.
Let me just fill this one in because we won't be needing it.
So for my action, I should probably try lighting that fire, huh?
Yep.
So I'd like to take a trait with my unusually large nose and see if I smell anything on Sneef here.
You gonna sniff?
Okay.
Well, if you sniff me, and I might have stepped on any giant death goose tracks or poop or anything,
We'll know.
be able to smell that.
Unless
Yeah.
it's washed off already.
Right. It's heavy rains.
Yeah, it's heavy rain.
Okay, so you want to
Smell him.
to smell him
Smell me.
for.
Anything unusual.
Okay.
I would smell.
So you're so you're suspicious of him right now.
No, I just decided to smell him.
Okay. I don't
mean,
think that really requires a.
I do come across various herbs all the time, and might have some special herbs in my pocket that might help a cook if he smelled something in my pockets that he wanted to add to his soup.
So I'll lay this out for you. So you want to smell him with like such force, also like invoking your trait, that you can detect like anything on him. The danger from taking such a powerful sneef, I think would be you pass out from either what's on him or the power of filling your lungs so abruptly in your old decrepit age.
Set his body into shock.
Pop along.
And I actually will say that there's risk of harm where you become. Ooh, so he's exhausted? No, that's fine. No harm.
I'm gonna throw in a twist. I'm gonna throw in the twist that we chose to camp in this area specifically, that I pushed for it so that I could check on the body real quick on my first mission out to get the mysterious herbs that I am actually looking for. But my first go-to, is to that corpse. So I went to that corpse immediately, checked on it, made sure it was okay, that it was deep enough not to be rained out, and then I left. But I did touch the area, which has decomposing goblin in it. So there's a twist that Dan's large sniff of Sneef could detect dead goblin corpse.
Okay,
But that will be the only time that I visit the corpse.
that sounds good to me.
I'll roll for it.
Okay, so you'll roll action. You'll invoke your title for an extra die, and then the danger of passing out and the twist of smelling dead goblin carcass.
Okay, so
You're rolling 4 dice and then figuring out where you want to put the dice.
okay.
So that's all the pink ones I left for just.
Oh, okay.
They're all d6s.
Okay. Sweet. I might as well just keep 4 out. Sweet.
Okay.
They're so small.
So the danger, I'll put a 5 in.
Okay.
The
Remain conscious.
trait, I'll do a 4. What were the others?
Twist.
So is it the action resolution in the corner there?
So you have action, danger, and twist.
Yeah.
But you have 4, so you could take out the lowest.
Okay. So 5 for action, 4 for danger, 2 for twist.
So it does happen that you smell dead goblin. on
It
me.
doesn't happen.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay, so you.
So I achieve my action, the danger doesn't happen, and the twist does not happen. Oh wait, no, I'm totally wrong. The twist happens 1 through
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Even in the bad condition?
It doesn't say anything about bad condition. The bad condition only
It's only for foraging. looks like.
I was only going off like actions in camp.
Oh, okay.
It should apply to all of them.
It doesn't have a numerical. Then the numericals change though
Yeah.
between different skills and different actions in camp. It doesn't have anything clear on. It says good position gained when goblins are thoroughly prepared on taking a particularly clever approach. Approach. Success, they achieve their goal with some advantage, often good intelligence on their new situation. Progress counts as a success. In a fight, success does 2 harm to a monster, progress is 1 harm. Standard position, the default position where risk is present but not overwhelming. Success, they achieve their goal. Progress, the goal is not achieved, but the goblins are raised to good position. In a fight, success does 1 harm, progress does no harm, but raises the group to good position. Bad position, gained if a task is especially complicated or time-consuming, or if the opposition has dominance. Success puts them in standard position, progress has no effect, it's tough to recover from a bad situation. In a fight, success can do 1 harm or raise the goblins back to standard position, progress has no effect.
So basically you will move it back into standard position.
Okay.
You have so with smelling him, you know that it's in fact him and not an imposter. So you're relieved that he's back in the group. It kind of like
No scent of goose on him.
calms down everyone. There
Yes,
is
no scent of goose.
in fact some scent of fecal goose.
Okay.
And you did smell death on him as well.
Okay.
But you're unsure if it's related to goose death or what.
So you smell death, but not sure where the death came from.
Yeah,
That's fine.
So you smell. Yeah, so you confirm that this is Sneef. You confirm that there is goose scat in the area. You confirm that there is goblin death in the area.
Goblin death or just death in general?
Is any other death important?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, just general death. General death.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll just point to the fire. The pile of sticks
Oh, right,
that
yeah,
you
the
lit on
sorcery
fire.
roll. So, making a sorcery roll. When you cast a spell, it's not an action to cast the spell. There's no danger, no risk of failure. The spell is always successful. However, frequent use of sorcery can take a toll and make you weak and feverish. So other things can happen. So
It says here sorcery die result 6, totally fine. 3
Right,
to
yeah,
5. Oh.
So that's the side effect. So like the spell will happen, and he
Right.
may be totally fine. He may be develop a condition or just become sick.
Yeah.
All right.
So the fire is lit. So but you will be rolling to.
To figure out the results or my condition.
Yep.
6, totally fine.
It's totally fine.
Sweet.
So you I mean you can light it however you want. Like the spell, however you want to cast the spell.
Well, it's a gaze, so.
Yes. Yeah. So he points and your typically squinty eyes open wide for 1 second, fire ignites.
Maybe my eyes can change red for a second and then it'll
Sick.
pop up.
Yeah.
So that's what happens.
So you got the fire going.
Just my irises.
Yeah, yes.
Yep. Still white, still pupil, just turns red real quick.
Perfect. So, and then did you share with the group what you smelled?
Nope.
You're just confirming it's him, basically, because you know to point. And,
I just took a sniff.
yeah. You pointing, though, I would point out that you know he can cast spells.
Yeah, I would assume I knew.
Yeah.
I'd assume he's
I
lit
am
a
a witch.
campfire for
Right.
me
Yeah,
before.
and you know who you are, so.
Yep. And I've
Yeah.
I've lit his fires before.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
our
so the soup's going.
cook-supplier relationship.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
we
the
get
good
some
soup's
soup.
going.
We get a makeshift leaky shelter.
So my intent is to finish cooking the soup, eat it, and then I will camp for the night.
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah.
And-
Then hope the rain a little.
Yeah, wait out the rain.
Okay. So you just want to delay until
Until the weather clears
the
up.
weather clears.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so official camp then. You'll each check off a ration. You reacquire the one that you use. Gobby Jack is just gonna go to
We
sleep.
had 2 rations. to
Oh, in
start.
our inventory. You
Yeah.
write that?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just go to sleep.
Gobby Jack's gonna sleep.
That's also where we put our torches. Yeah.
Stump recovered a ration through foraging. Sneef, would you like to take any camp actions?
Yes, I would like to make a supply. Oh wait, no, never mind. I didn't have. Oh no, I already have some useful herbs, but I failed to find extra.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, and you would want to remake your spell materials.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Make some kind of supplies to help me either cast or have some potions on me in case things happen. So I guess I'll do the things so I can do my fiery gaze again. So I'll make spell materials.
Okay. And
2 will forage for foods.
okay.
What's that roll down?
To forage.
Yeah.
So you get a ration on a 3 through a 6.
I get
4.
a ration.
And do I have to roll for?
But I mean, there is a danger to it. So should we be rolling a danger die every time with that? To foraging?
Oh yeah, if it says that that's part of the experience.
Danger, yes, is danger alerting monsters to your campsite, getting separated from the group, or marking a condition.
Oh yeah, I'm in danger. Oh no, I have
I'm
dug
good.
4.5 feet deep.
Oh no.
Okay, so you. Okay, so you're opting for the danger then.
I am.
Okay, so you were going to walk away from the camp, and you come face to face with not one gigantic goose, but 6 small geese, and they look menacing.
Oh shit.
Are these baby giant death geese?
They could be,
But we don't know.
right?
Oh,
They could just be regular geese.
do they have the trademark red eyes?
They do have red eyes.
Ooh,
Oh no.
That's how you can tell that they mean business.
they do.
Wherever there's baby geese. Oh, there's a mama geese. It's too bad Gobbler isn't around to feed them.
So, encountering a monster. So, like I said, you are encountering 6, perhaps small giant death geese, baby
Goslings.
Yeah, gosling,
Death goslings.
death goslings, and as you stumble upon them, like you're kind of walking, and they're all just like huddled, and all of a sudden they all
Walking by a tree, and I just look over to my left, and there's just 6 of them lined up perfectly.
and they all kind of peek like this, and their first move is to surround you.
This checks out.
Okay.
Flawless strategy. Yes, but little do they know, I have the power of shovel on my side. I will dig myself out of this situation.
Okay, so you're surrounded.
I am.
What do you do?
I start digging a hole.
The only thing he can do.
It's all that I know. It's all that I am. I am the ditch digger.
Okay.
Destined to dig for all eternity.
Wow, he died. He was massacred in his own hole that he dug.
That's some forethought.
May as well dig my own grave.
Yeah.
Okay, so your action.
Twist digs his own grave.
So your action is to dig a hole. The danger is this. You're stuck. The twist is you're digging your own grave. I mean, I guess that's kind of like a to be determined type thing.
Yeah, I was being
Yeah.
literal.
I tag my trait, love making holes.
And the Yeah. So that's it. So you're digging, and the danger is you get stuck.
Not looking good. And it's a bad situation too.
No,
You're in
we're
standard
Oh,
now.
standard again? Okay. I fail digging, but I don't get stuck.
So you're now in bad position.
Toss.
The next move by the geese is
What the bastard
is bite.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So the move is to bite you. The danger, or the move risks harm. No, in addition to the danger. Okay, so it's gonna be bite. The danger is that
I'm getting bit.
you're getting bit, and the harm would be,
Goose bite.
yeah, you'd take on an injury of goose bite.
Goose biting.
I'll let you roll your own fate. Oh boy.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good.
No.
Dude, we could have a nice early goose step on our.
So yeah, the danger happens, and I'm injured.
He gets it, dude. Twist. They bite off his hand.
No, not my digging hands.
The twist, it's specifically on the digging hand.
Oh no. Twist.
Oh,
Oh no,
The digging hand.
oh no.
Oh no!
Your career.
How are we ever gonna dig a hole underwater?
Kiss your illustrious career goodbye.
Right.
How are we?
Two hands.
Only one digging hand.
So you scream in pain, which it's not loud enough to rouse the hornblower, but it potentially is heard by
More geese.
it's more geese.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Your screams.
So the action, I'm still gonna give you an action, but for this, the scream action is the two wake goblins hear it. The danger is more hostile geese hear it.
So
Both happen.
both happens.
So so Stump and Sneef both hear this a wail of pain that you recognize to in fact be Gobbleton von Filthy Hole.
Do one of you guys wake me up before you go running if you go running?
So yeah, so that's the information. You are aware that he is screaming in pain. It's somewhere nearby. You know he went to forage, that he wasn't.
They chopped off my hand.
Yeah, you don't know anything else beyond a wail of pain from Gobbleton nearby.
So I'm going to invoke quiet, and I'm going to quietly make my way to the scene of where I thought I heard the.
Nice.
And my object is to stealth around and collect any of the death goose parts that I can, because I'm not really here for Bubba Cooks, Bubba Chunks. I'm only interested in gathering death goose parts to make a master soup to become the new cook at the inn.
Nice. Nice.
It's the rarest meat you can find.
And I figure that's the only way to get me ahead of Bubba Chunks.
So the action is to stealth. You're going to have an additional die from using quiet. The danger is from moving so quietly while it's still raining super hard that you get stuck. Does that sound like a fair danger?
It's stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Or
so
that if he's too noisy, the death geese hear him.
three die total.
So oh yeah, I guess if he fails, but so the danger I think still would be him getting stuck.
Okay, so danger doesn't happen, and I achieve.
Okay, so you stealthily make your way in the direction of Gobbleton.
Yeah.
So you successfully stealth your way. You come up to a surrounded Gobbleton by 6 geese. You see that he's clutching his digging hand, and that these geese look hostile.
I'm just gonna. I want to forage around, maybe find their nest and get any feather scraps, any pieces
Goose
of
eggs.
meat, any goose parts I can that I can cook in.
Oh, okay, all right.
So, looks better now. I just put a stick in the stump.
So you collect. Yeah. So as part of this action, you're collecting some.
Okay. After collecting them, I'm just gonna go back to camp.
Oh, sorry. So I'll say you're still here though for the moment.
Okay.
So you're
I'm not interested in helping him in any way.
Yeah. Okay. So that happens, and you don't wake him either. All right. So now, your action. You notice that he sneaks off.
Yeah.
But you lose sight of him quickly because he's so quiet.
Yep. I also don't wake up Gobby Jack because I don't think about it because I just ran right into the forest because of my gravedigger. I mean, I can't be having him die. No one else digs a good ditch. Gotta
It's not like you can teach that skill.
Can't teach that.
No, it is inherited.
Twist. He's paranoid that he's found the corpse that he's buried.
Well,
He buried it though.
he buried
he
it.
did.
though,
Oh,
so
okay. Never mind.
Who else could dig her?
yeah, I couldn't dig a hole that big. Size of my
We'll
body.
see who's digging a hole.
Okay. So I feel like that doesn't require an action. Just to sprint in the direction. Because that's all you're doing,
Yeah.
right? So you'll arrive there.
I arrived there.
You arrive there, and now you'll take an action based on the situation.
Well, I do need to help him out because I need someone to dig him the hole. So even though I do see he's lost his digging around.
Shouldn't that like enrage you? Till like you now have to find a new ditch digger?
No, it makes me suspicious that he's faking it to get out of ditch digging.
yeah, it's not completely bitten off. It's just the
Okay.
hand is injured.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's still there. All right, so it's legitimate. Yes. All right, so then I guess
You
I
don't
want to
be
try
scored
and.
again.
No, I do not want to be scorned again. So I guess I'm going to help him out.
Okay, so you're going to move to the rusty knife.
I do have the
So
rusty knife.
you want to like decapitate.
I need to sneak up and cut the head off of one just to show them that I mean business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you will.
Make sure the geese know you're serious.
That's right.
Fucking
Can't have any death geese walking up on our camp. So I'll just kill their babies. That's sensible.
Message.
Make great soup.
So your action is to inflict harm upon this pack of
On
geese.
the geese.
So where you're outnumbered, they have +1 armor. So they'll take longer to be rid of, essentially. The danger of attacking them is you become the focus. You're not at risk of harm from this because you're like on the offensive here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you can actually, I should have said this earlier. You can invoke titles afterward. So like you can have the rolls and then be like, oh, I need one more die in this moment. And then,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I couldn't really use my titles necessarily for fighting though, because it's the Scorned, the Grass Menagerie, and Sneezebane. I guess it's more for making a successful supply, finding the successful supply, and
So where you can
Maybe one of the geese is sneezing violently and you need to silence it.
well, I don't want to help. Oh,
Well, silencing by just, evisceration.
I would think you could use the Scorn here, where he's like your digger, and you don't want to be scorned again.
this is very true.
So that will aid you in slicing the throat of
in
one.
preventing
Yes.
my own discomfort.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay, all right. Then I will use
and
it.
then what were your traits too? You had the squinty-eyed, ever suspicious, and
Supplier.
And supplier. Okay, all right.
Yeah, none of those really pertain here.
But yeah, so I think
All right.
so. You can roll the 2, and then if you need an additional die, you can
All right.
apply the score.
Whew, a 4 and a 1.
Okay. So do you
Successfully kill one.
do you inflict the harm and become their target, or do you fail and they still remain focused on him?
Just
Or do you add an additional die from the Scorned?
I add an additional die for the Scorned.
That goose looks like my ex-wife.
4.
4.
So 4 and 4.
Okay, so yes.
So I kill one and they're still focused on you.
Yep. So you sneak up well, and you just pull one back and just like cut its head off, and the rest don't notice. They're all still just like.
Did you not just? That was great.
Okay, so then it'll return to, or Gaba Jax, I'm gonna let you roll to see if you wake.
cool. 4.
You wake. You see that the other 3 goblins are gone, and you don't know why.
So I look around like very confused, and I just blow my horn.
Beautiful. No roll needed. You blow it super loud. The 3 of you will hear the horn.
But will the geese? Geese must if we're right next to him.
You're so right.
Twist, the horn sounds like a mating call.
I was just gonna say that.
Okay, so
Horn sounds like a goose. Yeah.
do it.
Specifically a death goose.
Roll for that.
Yep. So so that'll be your 3. 3.
So 3
So it
happens.
happens.
So it happens. So the horn is
Your poorly made horn just happens to sound like a death goose mating call.
so the remaining 5 geese.
Of course.
All from their focus on yous. And they all just start charging, like pushing each other out of the way.
And of course, like after I blow the horn, I'm like, huh. No, they're not coming. So I put the horn down and I go and grab a bowl of soup.
Oh my gosh.